Yo, YouTube, we back.
I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking a dash all wood. Then payment, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably fit the club for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics. Buy like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends T, no button down. Respectfully, that's for me. Don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Bye.
I'm gonna go without the ad-libs. In the booth and I like proof and I don't understand what got into me. Got a couple of troops that I bust out the roof if I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just on my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany and they restore my agility. And I'm never rehearsing, I'm making no verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go cause
better you get beat.
I
want you to know that.
But I settle for I just ain't ready to whittle peak. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy.
Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been taking a dash all wood. Then payment, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably fit the club for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, buddy, you ready to wear this ass whooping? Cut that dumb ass off.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This is taken just shy of the 10. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. And this will be
well
for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A first carry here for Joe Mixon, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll try and run with Mixon.
Nothing, boy. Nothing, boy. Nothing, boy.
Lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Gets to wear this one, player.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yep.
A first down carry for
Muff
Barkley.
up.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
We had him quit eventually. First quarter of the day early, I get my ass beat too. To get to the plug, babe. The plug ain't behind me. It's right here. I want to run that boy Saquon, to be honest. So let's find a big one from Smoke. Doc, come here.
We're just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On second down and 4. Jones looking middle, and it's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Now Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
You can't even make a tackle. What the fuck? You just jump through the dude.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
I don't play like that, boy.
Being knocked back
knock
to the
you shit off.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson.
I'm gonna catch that book, man. Run through that motherfucker.
Did a nice job there, picking him up out of the back.
Down here ain't gonna move the motherfucking ball, buddy.
That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet.
Come on.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Running is not going to be the thing, though, fam. I swear to God. Bitch, you better goddamn throw that bitch to your grandma in the stands. You ain't going to run that motherfucker.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Jackson will keep it, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Man, stop fucking playing like that, boy. So sit down. It's not this type of party, whoa.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? Oh, yeah. This is an old-fashioned goal line stand.
Come on, dive, motherfucker.
J.K. Dobbins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
Fuck! That would have been a touchdown, boys.
They go back out on the field, a calming drive.
Who the fuck keep trying to add me to play WWE? That's not on this game, fam. Stop adding me.
Lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Well, get your ass up top down here, boy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, he got to catch that garbage ass nigga.
Wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Hey, buddy, fuck you. Cause I said so. Tell me what the fuck to say. My motherfucking mouth.
Jones.
I don't care. Most white people don't feel comfortable.
He's got the first down and more than that.
Give a
fuck. All the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads.
Also, mute yourself, motherfucker, if you got a problem.
Play as well.
How we speak that.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for a slot man, and he's got it.
God damn,
so instead of forcing the field goal,
that motherfucker
1st and goal.
won't happen.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to
face mask again, dude. Sorry, what the fuck are you doing?
But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. Jones throwing for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Get that shit off, man.
Away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Edwards. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Jackson's going to try to sneak, and he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. This is 3rd and goal, and this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Jackson will keep it, and this time he breaks the play, and he's in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and they're able to add on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. James has got it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He finds his man, complete. It's James. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33. Throwing, Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's James. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Jones now on 1st down. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Richie James, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. He'll get it inside the 20. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this 1st half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Book.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half.
It looked promising all the way to the end.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now Jackson on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
To that mup up, boy. To that crazy house, boy. To that, oh my God, to that crazy house.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end.
Can't touch it. Yeah, quit. That's what I make them do. That's usually how it works. Fucking quit.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her.
Yeah. Another one. Give me another one.
Looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the ain't no way. Somebody daddy ain't gonna give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again.
Yeah, you get blowed out, bro. Hell yeah. You get blowed the fuck out. You finna quit. You finna quit. Yeah, you get quit. You quit right now, boy. I just made the other nigga quit too. Bitches, it be looking sweet and then that shit get ugly, boy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank
Turn your mic up,
Field in
Kobe.
Jacksonville. Today we're set for
A lot of
good
there we go.
between
There we
the
go.
Los
Put it
Angeles
together.
Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For sure.
The punter Logan
I don't
Cook
fuck with
set to
Jacksonville.
start the proceedings, and we are
I'm just
underway
playing with
here
these
in
niggas.
Jacksonville. And we'll see a return here from
Nigga, I'm just playing with him.
And he'll be out
No,
of
I'm just
bounds
playing
here
with
at
him,
the
like
25,
literally
the
just playing
25,
with
the
him.
24.
One time that thing. Yeah, it ain't about the team, it's about the players. This bitch crazy. Man, yeah, fuck the team. Yeah, take a play for that shit, run out of time, but yeah, it's on 15 seconds. Shit gonna get ugly before it get pretty. It depends on what time of day you get on sometimes.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time.
It depends on what time
They'll
of day
have
you
two
get on.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Man, let's go. That's all I'm saying. Oh my
They
God.
started on the ground with Eckler. And they're able to get
Get
this
crazy.
one across the 35.
First play.
Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get them going. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look at this pancake off the whistle. Oh my goodness.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And that play went nowhere.
Talking about buddy from the
Losing
Bills.
yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Yeah, that boy ran off the field. Everybody did.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Good shit, what?
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. He released that
But
awkwardly.
yeah, you
It
get
almost
blowed out
looked
though, my
like
boy.
a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too
All that
hard.
shit now.
Bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs.
Yeah, he got trucked. He got his ass dropped on. That boy knocked the wind out of his
Just
ass.
a little short with the
That
arm,
really
which
what
is
happened, though.
unusual
He got the
because we
wind
saw
knocked out of him.
warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm.
Pitt,
He
come
delivers
on.
it with confidence.
And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Nah, that nigga ass definitely dropped that shit on his ass. He probably feels so bad right now. They're gonna come out and get blowed the fuck out next time.
Here's Herbert. That
Oh
one
my
caught
God.
by Carter. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp.
Nah, you ain't
And as a
good, bro.
reward, they're going to be set
You
up
nigga
with an
playing
early
ass.
1st and goal.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
See, look, what the fuck the fucking game is this? Yeah, I be diving at nothing.
Austin Eckler, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
What the fuck? But hey, that shit OP. This nigga jumped out of the damn out of the mess.
Opening drive touchdown. Opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior.
I ain't got shit.
Go for 2 and
Look,
really
yeah.
put the pressure on them.
Man, I'm trash, boy. Oh shit, my bad. I told you the wrong thing. My bad. Let me tell you the truth, man. I'm decent for it. I ain't shit. I ain't decent until I'm decent until I start blowing your ass the fuck out. I'm ready.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Where you going, boy?
Now ETN to start the drive.
Where you going, boy?
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. ETN once more. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
God damn.
Too far in front. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 49 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. A give, running right, Etienne.
He's trying to move it slow as fuck up front, dog. Yeah.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now, Lawrence.
Throw the ball, what the fuck?
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Touchdown!
You did that. I ain't fucking do nothing to the boy.
Zay Jones. 50
What the fuck? That boy thought, how you made my team do that? Nigga, you shifted your defense. I noticed it. That's how that works.
I like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Extra point by Patterson.
I don't know nothing.
This is now a 1-point game. Boy, a little panic here early in the first quarter. Onside kick.
Get over there and get part up,
This
what?
will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Rip that motherfucker.
So an onside
Yo,
kick
who the
failed
fuck?
in the first
I'm about to block
quarter.
him.
Not sure
I
I
don't even know who
completely
this is,
see
but
the
they about to get
logic
blocked.
there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they try.
Well, please come to me.
They just didn't get it done.
Herbert on 1st down now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 2nd down and 3.
That was a good ass pull, boy. Yeah, come on now. You gotta go inside the first time.
Inside the 20. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignments, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense, too, against a team that runs these RPOs because everyone has to be in the right place. Who's got the quarterback? Who's got the running back? Who's covering the receivers? This will work quite well on that play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Eckler.
No, boy.
Going to be stopped before he can get moving.
Fucking dog when I go to that DL, boy.
Back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line.
Wow, you look like me. My first year semi-pro up there, boy. Oh, come on!
That's Carter. Touchdown!
Man, dove past the fucking guy, man.
Touchdown!
Bull.
As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call.
Fuck out that bubble,
what? The target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
You were popping perks in Lauderdale. Yeah.
Taking it about the one. Oh, a dangerous
you on them perks? You on them perks in Lauderdale? What'd you say? You popping perks in Lauderdale? Free skate, man. Fuck you talking about?
Bring it back all the way. Touchdown.
Popping perks. What I heard him say, I'm popping perks in the deal. I just popped the perk. I popped out of the perk.
Their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge
him. Yeah, just pop me a perk.
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone. He can't go down with a single play. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
He can't return that because I'm fucking coming through the middle.
And we will not see an attempt.
I got him nervous to return
touchdown. As this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
That shit not a glitch. That shit just you gotta actually be running straight. And you do too much, that shit is
drive about to get
going. I ain't gonna lie. When you run kick return middle, you gotta really run straight. You don't run straight, that shit won't do that. Yeah, that's ain't running back. You run straight, you damn near gonna take that back.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful.
Oh my God!
Lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now.
That other nigga in your room stop fucking with all the crying and talking. Ain't nobody that can fucking
to the defense.
On first down, it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On second down, Eckler.
Come on, man.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
No, I don't cry, little bro. No.
Justin
so when I do this here, and I sit in your shit, oh, he still got open. That bitch fast. Can't do nothing but fucking respect it.
A great play there.
Speed, respect, speed. I fuck with it.
Touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for two. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it.
What the fuck is you doing, buddy?
Successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, nah, I ain't that type of nigga, buddy.
This will be fielded.
But I'm for running that bitch back. Run that no, motherfucker, you supposed to block him. I'd have ran it back again.
Able to get out across
no offense needed, man.
36. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
My name
Papa.
Papa.
Attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two players, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync.
Nah, that was a good rotation.
Well for the defense.
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on.
See, look, that's how you know you don't know fucking defense, nigga. When I was talking about rotation, your DBs rotated. That's what I was talking about. Now learn football, baby. Nah, I really ain't running nothing standard either. All I'm doing is, nigga, you move out the way, bro, I'm going right at you. You move the safety right from where he was at already. I'm going right at that. All I did was check the nigga and send him deep.
They're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either.
And you one of them people that wait till the other nigga shit they play. I like that.
16 season, what has changed? What hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach?
I'm just like everybody else, nigga. I score at will.
And maybe go for two early.
It's hard to score with me though, but I score at will. No, what I'm saying is I score at will. I score when I'm ready. That's what I'm saying.
The Charger drive about to
a
get
point.
Going.
I mean,
and we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a lot of time left.
If that's your moral victory you want, go ahead.
I got a mistake there. That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw again on second down. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
Dawg, I'm getting so tired of you doing that gay-ass shit right there, boy.
30 to the 32.
Yeah, this nigga going straight to the fucking ground.
The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, please run at me.
Herbert on third down now.
Who the fuck God? Oh, good thing. Oh, yeah, good thing. Threw that out of bounds, bro. Who the fuck God now?
Certainly one they'd like to
have a fuck fullback now.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I would say, here's a stop on third down.
On fourth down, Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Yes, sir. Hook them up.
Second guess, but let's be honest about it.
Hook them up.
Halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. He's got
Get up!
It's Chris Manhertz. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones.
Come on.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And the nigga can't even fucking. The nigga got to run around this nigga in a circle, let him get up. What the fuck?
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. It's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it down.
Nigga, you run the same motherfucking offense the whole time. You have not ran a different formation yet.
A final shot before the break for Herbert.
That.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This thing, man, nigga freaked out, y'all.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something.
Get your ass up and go, man. What the fuck is all that?
Get things going in the third quarter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. ETN up the middle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll go again with ETN.
Get off me, bitch.
Good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, ETN. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Good pick, bro. You got out of there fast as fuck.
Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near
that boy got out of that motherfucker fast. Don't know how I did shit. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give credit due. Yo, I really was cool.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They find some open field here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Man, come on, fam. That little shit, that gate, what? I ain't gonna even lie. That shit went down there every time.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground and make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Every time you've been scoring, I've been scoring. Every time you get 2, I've been getting the 2.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time. Joey, the defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence to throw. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he coughed it up. And picked up by the Chargers.
I mean, ain't even fucking go to the ball, dude.
At the 37-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert.
Ball
hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ooh. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete.
Maybe he was worried about where he was on the field. Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
On the run, he'll let
oh, my God, fam. You owe me another fade on this. You hear me?
And the Chargers have extended their lead to
you owe me. Nah, it ain't about no another. I don't give a fuck about another team. You owe me another fade on here, boy.
You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull up a rookie horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick. And we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention that you got to get the touchdown and that 2-point conversion first.
Because I really was on that shit.
This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
That shit was stopped. You were running. I'm trying to switch on the DN to tackle you, nigga, and switched on the DB when you threw the ball. Like,
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made
God,
and figure out how to
hit,
not
boy.
do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully nip.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game.
Well, by knock this ear pad out of this
shit. You make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams.
That shit, that ass, bro. You picking on the little dude. That shit ain't cool.
His guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
You picking on the little dude, but that's ass, bro.
3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD.
Nah, you ass,
he looked
bro.
right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
You sound like my Alabama niggas. That shit funny as fuck.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So, yeah, we're running back.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll find Jones again, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones from a yard out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
He's fucking rolling around all the way there.
Derwin James with a pair. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. There he goes left side. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown,
I was running with you just then. I ain't even try to dive it.
And they did it with not much time left.
Yeah, if somebody would have came and tried to attack you, I might have blocked them.
Was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
I don't know, niggas quit all the time, nigga, and I
fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Shouldn't be at all. Hell no.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.
We'll start watching the game here.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings this one back.
Look like from Alabama
to 6 and a Charger TD.
When they try Auburn there.
What has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly the signal caller, Charles, has thrown all these interceptions.
Again, I ain't tripping. Damn, what buddy name was?
All those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.
Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give us some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect complex rhymes. And by the way, I'll take 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliant. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, it's straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause go ultimatum. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Little tune flow sinister. I'm a finisher.
Hey, Coochie Cup.
I'm a minute them. Enemies, I'm the
Hey, Coochie Cup, you get blowed up.
Just like my keys drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in it yet. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them biblical.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Talking about what? You're gonna get fucked up, buddy.
Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go.
I lied. I dreamt about that motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here? I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision.
Goddamn, coach. Tell that boy when I need a coach, bitch, I'm gonna hit him up. Yeah, no, I'm waiting on your ass.
End zone gets him 3 more.
You sitting there over there getting coached up and shit. You feel me? Yeah, you need the coaching. No, yeah, you getting coached up, dude, nigga. You say you finna do what? You say you finna do what?
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. It's a room to maneuver.
Oh my God, I supposed to went to that fucking apartment.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got
Nah, nigga, nah, it's a lag. Nah, it's a lag. Niggas always complaining about something, dog. That shit wild, bro. Give a nigga they fucking flowers, dude.
Exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game. Yeah, remember.
Yeah, nigga they flowers, boy. I'm in that chicken box early. Stop playing with me, young.
Raheem Mostert taking it in from the 20.
Somebody did the little cousin. Put the big cousin back on their big cousin. The little cousin gonna get his ass mollywop.
Extra point up and good.
Little cousin getting his ass chicken choke.
Score 7-0.
Lil' Cub finna get his ass took up through there. I'm finna grab Lil' Cub by his ears and slam him on each side of me.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Yeah, nigga, you can't do it for you, nigga. Pick that shit and run it, nigga. No matter who you move to deep tackle. You see how fast I ran that bitch up the field? It ain't take long. Nigga could have made some microwave scrambled eggs fast as I schooled.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground.
Good stuffing.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson.
Shit, real vanilla though, look up.
Isaiah Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down
as
this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
I see you going.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45.
I know you expected about 1,000 yards out of Lamar just then. That shit don't really look like that, little bit.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. First down, pickup of 8.
That's a nice pickup on 1st down on that 2nd down run. And if any yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
Oh, he really just ran through the fucking man.
This down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go with the option. Coming right.
You don't fuck around and give me the ball.
Pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And he's got another first down as he's brought
y'all boy real big. I see what y'all do. Y'all boys see that what you doing don't work. What you do, listen, what you do don't work, so you run an out route. I done figured your ass out. That was a little giveaway because I was really trying to fucking check my damn defense, but yeah, nigga, I done figured out what y'all do.
From 17 yards out, and the Ravens
y'all only run out route. That's y'all savior. The little 4-yard out route gets you the first. That's it.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
Definitely ain't gonna run it in, bitch. That's dead. I'm him.
He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy ready to roll. Looking to just...
Man, what is he fucking doing? That's not his route.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them?
Yeah, that ain't even what the man was supposed to run. He just ran some dumbass shit, did this dumbass release. Like, that's dumb as fuck. Run right now, motherfucker, we wide open.
And set up their offense in great shape.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson.
Little out route. What I said, bro. Little out route. Let's see if y'all out route. I already know that shit.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his
Let's see if y'all out route. What you been doing the whole time? Crossing route.
To his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
Can't get that motherfucker for nothing, boy.
Comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That's pressure right there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All I need is 6. I'm still up, boy.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Bye, fuck no, bye. I was trying to do some quick shit, and Tyreek wasn't ready for the quick shit last drive. He was wanting to do some duck shit. I don't know what he was doing.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Because
this offense, Charles,
the game just was over.
Here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw
the interception
on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Two and now on first down. And going deep for Hill. And this one is
take his fucking top off.
Trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
2 and a throw again. Looking right sideline,
Lord,
but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions completions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that
trust. People really cook, man. That's all that's
situation.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Cook, bro.
Now Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Can't fucking roll, dog. That's that garbage ass. I hate.
But I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop.
Man, watch your mouth talking to me like that. What's wrong with you?
I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Get out the way,
and he's able to work his way down inside the red zone.
No, 5 for 88. He ain't fumbling shit.
So
he's down there on 5.
Now down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Get on me, suckers.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right.
3 to get me that.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Coming right at you, suckers.
They run out of the shot.
Get off me.
Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They'll try and run here with Mostert. But he's not going to get there.
This ain't even offensive lineman getting in there.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what do you talk to?
Come on, make the fucking tackle, dude.
Thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one.
You better nigga what? No. You better look at his stats.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson with a hand off to Dobbins on the option. And the second wave of tackles is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They run the option here on 1st.
Yep, there it is.
Jackson hit, and he lost
there it is.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Oh, that been right up out of there. Look, I told you all I need is 6 on them up. Shit, violated the ball.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Trying to take another ball up out there. Hey, run that shit again like you just ran that shit. Run like that shit. Like that.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal
damn,
should
boy,
be.
he burnt that boy ass. I
cooked
cooked your damn guard, dude. Smoke your quarterback.
If someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too. Now, that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, Their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this catch, boy, out of bounds. Sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Oh, look who got it.
Oliver, the tight end, making the catch.
And
he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards.
Oh, yeah, that's the – hey, boy, you turned it over the right on time, boy.
They didn't get it.
Good shit, boy.
The right call. Too long for
good shit, boy. Hey, you raw, boy.
A whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted
well, you so raw
if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way.
Oh, man.
And it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And then they running these damn linemen away from that shit, but that shit's so crazy.
Touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense,
how you going to ask that question? You don't even know who your daddy is.
Don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And they turned the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding.
You know what I just noticed? You ain't even get that motherfucker.
Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. This will be caught. It's Waddle. The 20.
That's how you cook right there. How you cook right there, ain't it?
Jalen Waddle in the final seconds.
Y'all cut it out.
First half. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Oh, you dumbass dog.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Y'all been well built. Y'all keep this shit.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL,
that word, bro?
and it's on EA Sports.
Ain't missing stuff.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It
My
was
ball.
An even first
Come on!
on the scoreboard.
They holding me, boy. You ain't even supposed to have the ball, and you know that. Don't say nothing.
I agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
Where he going? Nowhere.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. On
the run is dead.
Out of Ferris State.
That shit's dead.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Looking sideline.
That shit
he was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson.
Well, this shit dead. This shit dead.
Now a drive that started with great field position.
That boy fucked, man. Listen, that shit fucked. That's the thing you don't realize, you're fucked, boy. I don't give a fuck what side you running to, boy. You fucked, boy.
Down. It's Jackson.
Fuck, boy. You're fucked.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes
on 30, you ass! I'll take you out, bitch.
That was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Cut the fucking rep,
for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
Oh, my God, boy.
And not much here as he'll get into the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
Come on,
and he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
2nd down, here's Mostert.
Boy, this nigga here is trash. Boy, I need a fucking fullback.
Great job by this Ravens defense. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Looking to pass. Tua.
Come on, Phil. You fucking gay, dog.
Intercepted for the 3rd time.
Who a fucking son? Let's see why the Dolphins ain't fucking winning.
Well, Brandon,
you big garbage.
Look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet
fuck
this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So they'll
So when I score again,
at 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Come on, that's all.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Don't worry about it. I made a play on words, bro.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. They're going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, but keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They're going to move it down inside the 25. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down.
That's about be succinct. In a one-position game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
God damn, Tyree.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Now the gadget play here on 4th down lines up backfiring. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Jackson. And a big loss is here as he's taken down.
Still can't do shit with that play.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Oh, type shit. Dead. It's Michael Jackson. Shit, goddamn Bobby Whitney Brown. Bitch, I'm talking about. Bitch, that shit dead, bro.
13.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead, because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. On play action, here's Tua. And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. He'll get it inside the 20. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa.
Come on, bro.
That's going to wind up incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. That incompletion reality is staring him right in the face.
This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go through with such
the quarterback.
He's fucking trash. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And that makes him now 0 for 3
you really trash. You were beat so many times this
time. A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
How many of y'all? I don't want to play you again. You trash.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
You not like that. You really not like that.
14.
You not like that.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards.
You got away off Tua being garbage.
Jackson to throw. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff for Dobbins. A Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This
is one of those games where you know it feels extra special, but to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half. That has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time going over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. It was so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while to try and diagnose this loss.
Your ass is acting stupid. Stop acting fucking dumb. Stop acting stupid. He say he playing with the Eagles. I don't care who I play with. Who y'all want me to play with?
They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace spoon going big son told me
y'all want me to play with? 20 years later, know my name. All these niggas trash.
In the back of the spot, pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stock my bed kitchen.
Oh, there was a boogie that shit. How about that?
They ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle.
With the who?
Omega promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats, that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake.
It was the same. Y'all ran the same shit.
I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra.
He ain't run man to man.
Extra, extra. How much?
That's what I said. He didn't run man to man.
Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't grab it, they probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they want to shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos, locking doors down no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is
probably, I ain't gonna lie, the first one did have better beats, but the man shit. I think it stopped what I want. I think it only stopped what I had, what I was trying to do. Because I was playing with the Jag.
Extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it call for the tab, extra with the band.
No, hell no. I just started throwing the ball. I just started doing anything.
I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's supposed to be Lizzo, bitch? Hell no.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, what the hell? Yeah, just bring his ass on. He should have been at the sticks already. What the fuck we started for? Nick. Oh, yeah. Do some weird shit. Tell them nigga, come on. Already.
Loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Cook again. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. On third down, Cousins. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
No. Hear me?
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Hear me? But I say a hemi because this bitch running. Well, got a hemi because this bitch running.
Philadelphia territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, Cousins.
That nigga took so long to goddamn throw it. Wow.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Back to the ground, Cook. Shifts by.
Boy, got his ass hurt. Boy, he's still on the floor finding his ankle.
Maybe by about a yard, if not.
You bring him in, bitch. I'm running it. I'm not going to lose for it.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. That's going to wind up incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins.
Oh, my God.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 still into the 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Cook. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They try again with Cook. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his pass is caught. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Oh, you heard what he said, nigga?
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Yeah.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just hit.
Here we go, set.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Stop playing with use alert.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays. And he'll be taken down about the 22-yard line. Now an end around as Cousins had just popped this forward.
Oh, what the fuck?
They're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
What are you talking about? It ain't no 19 out there. Your ass blind. Oh, it is. I'm lying.
Now Cousins on 4th down.
Going at the 17 like you said.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's
Doing
Osborne.
exactly what you
And
said.
the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with
All
6
I did was
points.
spread the deal. Doing the same as what you said.
Cook is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Good block,
And
Justin.
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Cousins will try and throw. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Cousins to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to clock the throwing lanes?
To throw is Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's no ceiling for them trying to get the football to him.
They went to him first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Fourth down, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. KJ Osborne.
Yeah, I made him quit. Made the last one quit. Yeah,
let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, put a body in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise a bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up, show out, and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to...
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Nashville. From the 10. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Alert! Alert! Back!
On third down, Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On On second down, here's Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now Willis. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing again on second down. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
A run with Henry on first down, but nowhere to go there as he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Allen on third. Uncorks one for Davis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a Buffalo first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Allen to throw once more. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. To the air on first down, here's Willis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. And while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10, sliding out of the pocket. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. to the air. Allen. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2, Willis. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Okay, ready?
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Touchdown, Titans. Robert Woods, 64 yards. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point and good by Bullock. And that'll make it a score of 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Danico Autry is in on the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Allen now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. final shot before half for Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. But how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Willis on 4th down. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ultra.
Throwing to start here is Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Here's Tua. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
And Wilson with it, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here. Really going for 2 to go up 8-0.
After that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On second down, here's Mixon. And he gets it down to the 32. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 29, Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on the... And this is caught, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. They'll try and throw for him. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker, and the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson, 26 yards. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. And going deep for Hill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
He's going to let it go again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. First down, here's Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the turnover, it's Tua. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Ready. Steal. Check steal. Check right.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Tua. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. It's a run with Mostert. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Here we go.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'm one, Rick.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
Here we go.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Bengals get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. On second down and 4. Burrow. just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They'll still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So they try to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on a try for 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bengals will get the football back. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to come out your mama room. Chill out. You gay, boy. I'm figuring you out.
Burrow will throw.
Oh,
that's the tight end, Hurst, with it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that...
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Waddle can't even do that in real life.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this. No, okay.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A first carry for Samaje Perine. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm about to put you on my mind because I realized that she may retard.
Here we go.
I ain't ready for that.
Here we go.
Her son.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And they'll accept that penalty. So now on comes the Dolphins offense as they'll try and go for two here. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Yeah.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Rich nigga shit. It's about generational wealth. Nigga, did you not hear what I just said? It ain't not what you get.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. They've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be
one
for the road. And upset away one of their best efforts of the season.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Slot man moves right. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter. And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 10. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
On two, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah,
there he goes left side. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, here's Tua, rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
forward. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Burrow. He's got a man complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our
our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but... And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
A very solid gain of 27. Now Burrow. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Seattle. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on third down. Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They snap it to Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A first carry of the ball game for DJ Dallas. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Geno down a throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Well, it doesn't matter where you put him, lined up in the backfield or split out like he was there. He can be a weapon when he gets that ball in his hands. Here's Walker. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Second down and goal. Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, That doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room. It translated into a big play. Points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the option play now to the left. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
Room here to run. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try the air now with Smith.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On 1st and 10, Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing again is Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Smith. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now Geno on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I would guess it combined. If you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this 1st half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points.
Although, touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant as time expires in the 1st half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
And my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful. And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the 1st half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They go play action now. Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. First the ball free, and it's second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think is not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. If nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd and 7, Jackson got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Jackson's going to keep it. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Tucker now to add the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Smith throwing again. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. On 2nd down, it's Walker. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to Walker on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And Walker once more. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They'll run the toss to Walker. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 22. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, Smith. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Walker is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up.